It's late July, the summer's full on, but there's still a lot you can sow. And some of them are things like Chinese cabbage, which can then make a big head in the autumn. You could have sowed it earlier, but the things I'm suggesting are what I found over the years work really well at certain times, like Chinese cabbage, 31st July in this climate, which is maritime temperate. And then kohlrabi and fennel ASAP. We sowed them yesterday actually because they need time to finish growing. We're heading to a time now where there's less growing time ahead than there is every day at the moment. So every day counts in July. And as you go into August, you've kind of lost a few percent already, and in September you've lost 20% and so on. So don't delay with these sowings now. Another really good one is spinach in early August, early to mid-August, and those plants will then survive through autumn, winter, and even in spring. And salad rocket, I haven't sown any yet, not since last year actually, because it gets so much flea beetle. And now the flea beetle's reducing. So if you sow it, I sow everything in here in heat, undercover. It's probably 40 centigrade in here at the moment, and that's fine. There seems to be worries out there that plants don't germinate or grow in big heat. Well, they do is all I can say. These are endy, for example, that we're going to plant out. They were pricked out from a tray, and same with these chicory. So the way this works is under here, 3 days ago I sowed lettuce. And again, people say, well, how do you do that when it's really hot? Just keep it out of the sunlight, that's all. It's still pretty warm under that bench. And you can see they're all coming up nicely. And it's a mix based on coir for sowing in a tray like that, just because these trays do not have enough holes in the bottom so they can waterlog very easily. But the ones I use, which I designed, they've got much bigger hole. And if you're doing things like beetroot and spring onions, you could be doing as well, multi-sowing. So that's where I do 3 beetroot, for example, aiming to get 4 plants like that. And we plant them in a clump and they push one another apart as they grow, and it's all very happy. So just keep on it for now. Maybe make a note in your phone to remind you about sowing dates, because it's high summer, they whiz by and then it's too late if you miss them.